It's the Cable
Should we pack one, pick one? A workshops. Kind of in that kind of mood. Hey, thanks, Ingliosaur. That's a deal, Salty Rutabaga. That's a deal and a half right there. Stir my beverage with my finger. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, I don't hate that at all. There's a Doomsday here. Could do what we just had done to us to somebody else. It's not really a workshops pack, is it? Did anyone do coverage of the RCQ? Just my post on Blue Sky. It was just a 12-person event, Bill. Take the Doomsday, table the gush. I don't know if Doomsday's the best drinking deck. I think I'm gonna oust. Oh my god. We would have gone Doomsday into Psychic Frog, Wheel Gush. That would have actually been sick. Don't need a Talisman. I fucking love Currency Converter. I have it in my Artifact deck. It would have been in my my Psychic Frog deck too. Right, Kenixai? I've tried to like play it in Legacy. It's shown up in lands sometimes. It's kind of cute with like Mox Diamond and stuff. But I feel like it's really underplayed. It's just a super mana efficient little card. Which seems perfect for Legacy. Legacy tends to love that shit. I'm gonna grab the City of Traders. Sometimes it can act like just like a second workshop. Help power your stuff out. The Brainstorm's a little tempting. Not a lot, though. Just a little. Got pizza, brandy, vintage cube. This is a decadent ass day. Yeah, Retrofitter. Talisman's an option. Displacer Kitten's an option, too. People like Kitten with, with Planeswalkers, and we already have one. If you have Displacer Kitten and Tezzeret, you can actually just, like, keep blinking it over and over. Like, down tick, go get a Mox, play your Mox, blink the Tezzeret. Down tick, go get a Currency Converter, play the Converter, blink the you can just go through your chain through your whole deck that way. Displacer Kitten and Trinket Mage does something similar, but it feels cooler with the Planeswalker. Anyway, I'm going to grab Retrofitter. Retrofitter being something, like, good to grab with Tezzeret, of course. Yeah, the Retrofitter also helping, like, Tez ult really quickly. The song is Jacob, Blind Them with Science. I'm refreshing the page. My apologies for that. I want in Standard. Some Mox action? Hell yeah. How much pizza can I eat? How much is the perfect amount? Where my tummy feels all warm and happy, but I don't feel bloated. All the pizza? Now that, I'm sure, is the wrong number. I know that all the pizza is the wrong number, and none of the pizza is the wrong number. So somewhere between 8 slices and... What is it, 16? No, yeah, one slice and 8. Somewhere between 1 slice and 8. Somewhere in there is the correct number. I'm gonna grab Swords here. Swords is so good. Could just grab a Strip Mine. Could just be fucking mono white. Look at this. Mono white artifact control. Colonnade tempting, of course. Oh, I guess there's Gadgeteer there. Yeah, maybe I don't want Strip Mine, huh? Maybe I want, like, Colonnade, try to wheel a Gadgeteer, or vice versa. Let's grab Gadgeteer. We really don't want somebody else to be tempted into taking the 3-mana artifact that pairs with it. Love me a Chrome Mox. This is one of the more awkward spots for a Chrome Mox, of course. Because we're going to have so many cards that just don't imprint. I mean, if I had taken the strip mine, there would be a crucible there for me. Think about this upheaval. Hey, no cap. Cannoneer is really pleasant to play off of Workshop. That's an Urza Saga. That's awesome. So one really cool thing about this Urza Saga is, like, not only is it like a late awesome thing to go get with Retrofit or Foundry, it's also a really big signal. It means that we're not fighting other people for artifacts. If an academy gets opened in Pack 3, it's probably ours. Yeah, the Talisman's tempting. There is that 7-drop artifact floating around. I think we might be able to wheel it if we grab this Stoneforge here. Any RCQ winners in the chat? Well, there's one here. Drinking all the brandy, eating all the pizza. Hey, cheers, everybody. Hope you're all having a pleasant Saturday. Pizza is a great celebration food, yeah. It's not a bad consolation food, but it's a little bit better when you're celebrating, for sure. It's a pizza party, not a... I don't know. What's the opposite of a party? A wake? Wakes are kind of parties. I was not playing Vivi. I did beat Vivi 3 times. I was playing like a blue-black. I don't know if I would call it a brew, because it has like a lot of the normal blue-black stuff, but it's definitely like not stock. It's not a normal thing. I had like a Blink package. I played it a little bit on stream yesterday. Hey, the Culture Complete came back. Now our Stoneforge Mystic makes sense. Alright, I'm going to fuck up one more of these slices. Got that Colonnade wheel. This is going well. You think a school assembly is the opposite of a party? I think it might depend on the assembly. If it's someone talking about, like, struggling with a drug addiction, that's a little different than, like... I don't know. We had a lot of assemblies with like, touring musicians would come and play live shows and stuff. Basalt Monolith is a really nice one to play off the Workshop. It, like, converts the Workshop into quote-unquote real mana. And then we do have the Infinite with Gadgeteer here, so I don't think it's a very hard pick. If there was something awesome for us, if there was, like, an Academy or a Mox or whatever, then obviously we would take that over the Monolith, and there'd be a solid chance of the Monolith coming back since we have the Gadgeteer. But there's nothing like that anyway, so no need to risk it, huh? Speaking of awesome Moxen, holy fuck. Holy fuck noli. Sensory deprivation. Oh, like a float tank or something? I think you nailed it, Galahad. That is like the opposite of a party. Like you're literally alone, huh? Gonna scoop up these boots. The boots play well with the Saga. They play well with the Cannoneer. And they give me a backup thing to tutor up with my Stoneforge Mystic, which is pretty nice. My Thunder Trap Trainer was good for me all day long. I was testing the deck on Rena, and it was, like, winning a solid amount. But my Thunder Traps are worse than, like, every other Thunder Trap. I did the math. I looked through, like, everybody else's Thunder Trap Trainer decks, and they all have, like, a 95+% chance of hitting. And I ran the numbers on mine, and it was, like, less than 80%. It was, like, in the high 70s. But that doesn't matter. Just hit. Just fucking hit anyway. Wow. I think that Shorkai is going to come back to me. I'm going to grab this Relic of Sauron. What game? What do you mean? I was talking about my standard deck. Oh, well done, Kinexai. It's a valid answer, too. Yeah, we can throw a random counter in here. Really missing that Academy card. You think I'm the OG Shorkai enjoyer? I don't think that's true. Like, somebody added it to the cube, right? It wasn't me. Yeah, no balance. I'm actually short on playables, too. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Zydra, thanks for 15 months. Huzzah! Yeah, I might just have to throw some, like, shitty creatures in here. Which I don't love. Yeah, it's definitely a better draw engine than Jace the Mind Sculptor. Especially in this deck that's got Workshop mana to use on something. So we don't have much use for Zurin Orb. Let's play Plagan, just to, like, play a draw spell. The Lion Sash is interesting. I guess it's tutorable with Stoneforge. Maybe that should make it, put it over the top. We don't have a ton of creatures here, but a lot of them do have higher toughnesses for Plagan. Okay, we can play Winds. Sure, sure. And then I guess we're just throwing Jason here. Is an RCQ like a GP? No, much more casual than a GP. Basically, it qualifies you for a Super GP, where the top 64 people qualify for the Pro Tour. Anyway, over the past about a month, I've played in 4 Super RCQs on Magic Online, where the top 4 qualifies. And those are probably the hardest way to qualify for an RC. Because they're all like 400-person, 300, 400-person events against like really strong opponents. And I managed to get 8th twice and 9th once. So I think that kind of lit some fire under me. You could play the Plateau and the Lush Portico and the Leyline Binding. Wouldn't be crazy. Have like one way of exiling like walkers and stuff. I think I'm gonna try this for the main deck. Oh, it's top 32 now that they've switched to 2 RCs. Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. That's a little bit less exciting. I'm still happy, though. Right answers? Yeah, I feel like I've been, like, drawing well and playing well and stuff. On a bit of a roll here. So we already have 1 Mox Pearl waiting us towards white. All of our other fixers hit both colors. I might play an extra planes here anyway. We have, like, a solid number of double whites, right, with the Dam and the Sunfall. Loose Focus is sometimes double blue. Upheaval sometimes. Like, by the time we get up to Upheaval, though, we're already past Relic of Sauron and stuff, and that shouldn't be a big issue. It's a mid-range deck, so you get the wrong half problem. Sometimes. It has more card draw than the typical blue-black deck. The all blinks and no targets thing is more of a combo deck problem, huh? Any prizes for winning? No, I mean I got the promo, the foil laughing Jasper Flint or whatever. But it was a free event, so it was in paper. Yeah, Misty Mountain's fucking awesome. They also scheduled 3 standard RCQs in a row, which was sweet because it, like, made me feel way better about committing to, like, buying the cards for a standard deck. Oh shit, what up? Hey, make patches 3D, thanks for the sub, thanks for 77 months. Oh snap, sharing that prime. And WebV said congrats. Appreciate you, WebV. They still have this fucking mana crypt going? Jesus. Did I pick blue-black because the warp card's eternally playable? Sort of. I also like already had a lot of the blue-black cards from playing the previous standard formats. Like the last time I played in a regional championship, I played blue-black. All right, I'm gonna have one more slice. Trying to find the piece with the most pepperoni on it. Hell yeah, Kenexai. We'll jam that. Man, that draw worked out really well. I kept out a hand that really needed some help, and it's like, oh, turn one Stoneforge Mystic. Let's fucking go. Just off the races. Kaido is fun as hell, yeah. Getting the currency converter down before the hymn would have been real nice, huh? Man. All right, one more slice. One more slice. This will be number 6. Seven slices would be lucky. Is that a lucky number? Love that, Millock. Switching phases here to make them use their mana. The song is named The Rooster. The band is actually called Howling Giant. They're the same band that made my theme song. They're covering a classic Alice in Chains track. You enjoyed Howling Giant's recent single release? Big Sane, you're in stream. Really looking forward to that album. Hell yeah, Kenexai. Thanks for getting a sub to Snow Schwartz. All right. I'm officially pizzaed out. Hot damn, that was satisfying. Do I want to archive or run on them boots? Probably the boots, huh? What deck did I run? A blue-black thing. Maybe I should have boosted it up here. Mid-range? Yeah, I don't know. People will think that I'm like talking about the stock deck, though. It's kind of a brew. Blink, you could just call it. Yeah, looking like equipping the boots would have been a little better. Oh well. Remember earlier I was talking about how the Basalt Monolith kind of let you translate the workshop mana in. Overlord Dam for the win. That could be sweet. Very similar to the classic Blights to Colossus win. It's another one of those hands that really needs some help. But I'm not going to mulligan a workshop opener with this deck. Just looting with the currency converter here. It's help. Yeah, currency converter does a lot. What RCQ did I win? A local event. A local 12-person. I played a blue-black brew in Standard. Streamed it a little bit yesterday, actually. To get warmed up for a Standard event. To get the vibes right. Is Psychotog not cube-worthy? You would need to play an old cube before Psychotog's cube-worthy again, yeah. You ever seen that Psychic Frog card? That's kind of where cube's at right now. What did it qualify me for? The RC. There's two coming up, it looks like. One in January at SCG-Con Portland, which would probably be hard to do with the 365, but not impossible. Like, I could stream that morning, travel, and then stream the next morning before the event. And then there's one in February that's in Milwaukee. That'd be much easier. Hey, thanks, Animated Zed. Regional championships, what are those like? It's a lot of the sort of caliber of player that you would like play against in a PTQ top 8. People that are like right on the cusp of playing on the Pro Tour, or like on a GP Day 2, you know, that sort of. GP Day 2s, you would face like a lot of established pros too, which there are some at RCs for sure. Hey, Kinnick Side, thanks for giving a sub to Bottom Defiling Pupil. Hell yeah. Kind of want to sandbag this Shurikai. Sandblack is indeed in my area. I have played with Sam and against Sam a solid amount over the years. His recent focus has shifted to CEDH. He's been playing that format quite a bit. Whereas when I'm playing, when I'm not streaming, I'm typically jamming pre-modern. There was that Popper event recently, and then RCQing. And Sam is like kind of off RCQs, I think. has been my impression. There was a time when we were both playing a shitload of pre-modern, and we would jam games against each other and such. Could just cast the damn call to complete, Do I play EDH at all? Not really. You think discarding a Mox is scary? I don't think so. It's like essentially just another land here. Only I get a 2/2 when I discard it. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Mia Rob, thanks the sub, thanks the 25 months. That was probably it, zoom in on time. I mean, it was a paper event. Very possible I should have just let that resolve. I guess we have a few plans if they like steal it from me. That's my main concern. Is them just jacking it, just stealing it. This is indeed King Buffalo. You have a good ear. They have kind of a distinctive noise, This album's my favorite of theirs. It took a bit to grow on me, but I mean the whole band took a bit to grow on me. I wasn't like a huge fan the first time I heard them. The Burden of Restlessness is the name of the album. The album cover is kind of freaky. You want to see this? Look at this shit. Feels like I don't want all these fucking sweepers in the deck, I don't know if this hand's any good or not. We'll try it. And we're really looking for mana. We're looking for lands, so I'm gonna keep like basically any land on top. Commence the shred. Alright, maybe I should have left my sweepers in. Possibly I should just hold up either Leyline Binding, because it also costs 3 here, or lose focus. Fair enough. How goes the celebratory cubing? Pretty well, I think. Could set up Kappa Cannoneer for next turn. Kind of dig that. Well, interesting. They looted away swords to plowshares. Not worried about this Jace. Oh, really, RBD? Interesting. The art is also grown on me, too. Hey, thanks, Polaris. Are you talking about that Scorpions cover, Spawn? That one's pretty rancid. Very unfortunate one to stumble into when you're fucking just a fan of the Scorpions. Safari's gonna gunk up this lose focus. It does make me glad that I don't have like a shit load of other counters to draw into. It is just a lose focus here. And who knows? Maybe I'll actually get to answer Teferi slowly. Yeah, don't do that, Salty Rutabaga. It's not one to look up. You'll get put on a fucking list. The one time you got saved by AI overview, yeah. Alright, we'll try this Toidle again. Workshop could actually play with this Relic of Sauron. If we were to Workshop here, we could Relic plus draw, plus activate. This loses focus away. Alright, can I win? I thought it was pretty clear. Hey, thanks, Ferdio Baggins. Well, what did I add? I added Elspeth and this binding. Do I want both sweepers? Just one. I mean, I did play Winds of Abandon that game. Let's just play it all. Let's play all the sweepers. The deck's kind of slow if they're not killing me with critters. Even if I'm just playing one as like a 1-for-1 removal, it's still fine. %90 of people who saw trigger warnings or warnings of some kind click through. That doesn't surprise me. Trigger warnings aren't to like stop anyone from looking at a thing ever. Like, no, don't look at this. It's like for the people that are, you know, more sensitive than not if they've been had a traumatic event. Kind of a free roll to give people a heads up, right? Is there any particular cube I'm looking forward to play at the con? I want to play both mono red cubes. I really enjoyed the Milwaukee one. There's another one being entered. It'll be fun to compare them. Should have done this before blocks, huh? Right, Jay Grash? Yeah, they're kind of a free roll. Even if they only super matter to a minority of folks accessing the content. It's not like there's like a reason to not include them. Are there cubes I've played where the curator was experimenting with something crazy and it didn't jive with me? Yeah, of course. Plenty of times. Some of those off-the-wall cubes are like really cool though, and I'm glad that I played them. Some examples are the Cascade Cube, Devoid Cube, and Turbo Cube at CubeCon. They all have like very different ways of playing the game. Sometimes their own like unique rule sets. The Creatureless Cube. And then sometimes those cubes like have a cool idea. There was a like an anti-color pie cube that was on Magic Online a while back that I didn't think was particularly balanced well at all. Didn't love that. I thought the 100 Ornithopters cube was like a really neat idea. Didn't really enjoy its gameplay. There was a vehicles cube at CubeCon that I wasn't huge on, even though it seemed pretty well balanced and stuff. Someone who clearly done their due diligence with it. Ooh. Too bad I'm going to lose my Urza Saga. You have my permission, Corn Chimp. I don't think that counters my spell that's already on the stack, though. Eh? Well, might as well play this Gadgeteer, huh? God, I've got 2 mocks in here. They're only gonna have 1 mana, so putting Ward 1 on this seems pretty nice. No attack? Well, I was in my second main phase. Remember that I attacked to kill their Teferi. Very difficult to attack in your second main phase. Not a feat I've managed. It's gonna be kind of counterintuitive, but I'm actually gonna bin this Copter. So the converter can spit out a 2/2. Gives me more pressure. They both only at 7 life, right? They're only at 7 life, and this we don't want this Ocelot Pride to get rolling here, like with the removal spell on my Thraben. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Belnog, thanks to 87 months there. Go, my retrofitter. Aw, retrofitter. Kind of like just holding up my counter here on 2. No rush, right? Are we in the finals? Oh shit. Do I want a Jace? Or do I just want to play my Colonnade? Let's run the Jace out. Which means I should have tapped slightly different, huh? Just throw away life points. Want to just put Lucha to hand. Playing some Boros Control over there. When does 1 life ever matter? Pretty much never, right? I guess I'll do this. Do you think they're 2 colors with Mana Confluence? I'm worried about, like, running the Relic into a Splashed Orcs or something. I'm just gonna pass, but... because what they play could impact what I want to discard. But the Mana Confluence has my, like, that particular alarm bell. Something to think about. You think a Splash Time Walk? I could see that. They are playing Lutri, you know? Wow. And we're at the stage where even if they kill my Stoneforge Mystic, it's not a super big deal. So you can just cast the damn Call to Complete, right? If I'd remember to make a converter token... oh, but then the converter token would be eaten by the Sunfall. That's right. I was going to say I could have attacked for 2, but no, not really. This is indeed Sumerland's playing, yeah. Yeah, very distinctive voice there, Do 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 do. Well, I guess we found the reason for the reds for the mana confluence, I wonder if they had that and they've been like chilling on it, like, wish I had a second red for this fucking loot tree, you know. Hey, that's not bad. Versus the call to complete. That means I can't cheat it in with the old Stoneforge here. Hey, thanks, Rumble Tumble. Nice to win something every once in a while, I feel like I've been like playing well lately, and my win rates have been good, but it's not the same thing as converting. If the relic loots into a land, I could play the Kappa Cannoneer this turn. Let's just activate the currency converter. Yeah, exactly, Balloon. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about One Battle After Another. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm excited to. Workshops would let me play that Call to Complete. A Johnny. A Johnny. I can insta-flip. Thanks to the gut, Not bad. Kind of a wild turn. And I'm eating 7. I think I would go face with that 2-1 ping here. Winds of Abandon and Sunfall in the graveyard. Hey, Kenexai, thanks for gifting a sub to Workshops. Appreciate it. Is Tez useful? Sort of. Hey, Kenexai, thanks for giving a sub to Roro. Hell yeah. Yeah, I kind of need a sweeper, right? I don't have enough blockers here. The Tez could untap the Kappa Cannoneer, like clear the Ajani and untap, have a vigilance thing, but if they have 2/4/1 menaces, one of them's getting in, and then we have to block literally every other card, and this is not happening. Let's get my loot on. Makes me kind of feel like I wasted my Sunfall, I thought it made sense. I thought clearing the 1/3 that can rebuy Swords of Plowshares made sense before running up my Cannoneer. Got pretty punished for it. My Brandy is empty. What kind of RCQ was Caleb? This is a sexy fucking opener. It was a standard RCQ. I played a blue-black brew that I streamed at the start of yesterday's stream. Mother of Runes is not very good against a pile of artifacts. I'm still going to lose focus. Feels good. Typically, it's better to run out the Talisman into the whatever you're ramping into. But we were in a spot where it's like, maybe I draw something better, Maybe I draw something else that I want to do. Like if I ripped Stoneforge Mystic, I would have rather played that than the Talisman. I guess I couldn't have off of Workshop mana. Well, anyway. Excuse me. All right, I got my brandy here. I didn't pour it. I was like, what are we doing here? This is my kind of multi-queue. Pour myself a delicious beverage while turn 3ing a Kappa Cannoneer. Thraben was free to play before the Kappa Cannoneer. It was. If you played after the Kappa Cannoneer, though, it gives the Cannoneer a 1-1 counter, which I thought was better in this spot. Maybe I'll hold on to Lion Sash. How many folks were at the RCQ? 12. There's a free event, too. Smallest RCQ I've played in, actually. I played a lot of the ones. I played a lot of the sealed ones at Noble Night, because I have a buddy that works there that always pings me when they're jamming something. And I like sealed, especially with some boomer ass format, some random master set, making you think I was winning a 60-person tournament. Oh yeah, way softer than those like 400-person RCQs I was playing on Magic Online, huh? But I did have to 3-0 Vivi. Not nothing. Yeah, the thought of a turn 2 Stoneforge Mystic is tempting, but we don't really do anything besides that, so the hand kind of loses to a Lightning Bolt. I'm gonna Maul. I like the sweepers. I wonder if they're too slow, especially against a Thalia deck. I'm gonna go to 5. Was the deck list shared? Yeah, it was the... I wonder if I could just find my untapped GG. Because I streamed it yesterday. Here, apparently I'm 10-1 with it on untapped GG. Wow, this is an annoying link. Free as in I had store credit. No, free events. And then the prize support was literally just the invite and the promos. Got me. Ooh, thanks, Snow Schwartz. Turn 3 Kappa used to be respectable. That's what we did last game, and that did win. This game we're on the draw, and they have a better start. But we'll see. Hey, thanks, Skate. Haha! Can't attack with the Kappa Cannoneer there. You 6 them, and then they attack you for just, like, way more back. Especially if they can answer the Inspector. We're only at 12 here. Solid chance we're going to have to sweep away our own Toidle. It was a standard one, Fearsmith. Wait, I wanted to crack the clue at the end of turn. Awkward. Must have clicked through it. You thought I said sealed? I was talking about some Magic Online sealed ones earlier. Past me had left a some artifacty control deck that I was 2-0 with. So that's what the 2-1 was about. At least we gained some life, from swords. Could jam this Cauldron Complete. I don't think it quite does anything. Alright, we gotta survive a turn here. They're smacking us for 6 in the air, and we're at 7. We'll see. What do you get for winning an RCQ? Well, the Q in RCQ is short for qualifier. So if you win a regional championship qualifier, that means you're good for the regional championship. Is there an entry fee for a regional championship? No, I mean, you have to travel to the regional championship, but it's a tournament that you've qualified for, so once you qualify, you're good. Yeah, how about no? So the issue with this swords is they are just going to play a flyer next turn, which means, like, as tempting as it would be to slam Call to Complete and start beating down, I actually have to loot here. Try and find some kind of sweeper effect. Hey, that could be good. Just fucking flashback upheaval. Ooh, here we are. Oh, Starting Town comes to play tapped because it's not their first, second, or third turns of the game. Amazing. Starting Town not respecting the fucking upheaval reset there. You lost in the top 4 of your RCQ today. Well, that's a bummer, but consistency is key. Play a lot of events. I was thinking about what you could do to get better, play better. No, Ophelia for the win. Hey, fair enough. I thought it was weird that they played Magda instead of the Flyer, because the Flyer was repping lethal. Dang, back-to-back finals losses. All right, we have a stip from the very generous Kenexai